Whoa, whoa, wait. What the fuck is going on?
What happened?
So many things are going on right now.
This is psychedelic as shit. Oh my god.
Welcome back to another chatswoodbang video. Your favorite chatswood-based review K-pop channel. I got those words mixed up, but it doesn't matter anymore. Would you like to guess who we have next? It's based on the thumbnail.
I don't even know what this is. I see waves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a... Is that a planet maybe?
It looks like a halo ring.
Yeah. Waves. I don't... NMix?
No, we just did NMix.
Oh, sure.
Think of a group that has just finished a world tour and didn't come to Sydney.
Girl, girl.
Girl group.
BLACKPINK.
Yeah.
Oh, this is BLACKPINK song.
This is BLACKPInk's
We
Go.
are doing it. Oh
We
my
are doing
God.
BLACKPink
I was wondering.
Go.
I was wondering if we were gonna fucking do it. Okay.
Yeah.
But we're late as shit. Aren't we? Wasn't this like 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Oh my god.
We are late.
We're so fucking late.
To be honest though, right? I've barely seen any like promo for this.
True. Usually when you give me the list, I catch like a stray. I'm like, oh my god, I just heard like a fucking part of the chorus. Right? I have not heard the actual song for this. Like,
No.
ever.
Which is weird for BLACKPink promo, right?
And so it's like, did they market it? It doesn't feel like they marketed it maybe.
So I think there's a bit of lore behind this, right? So their tour was called Deadline.
yeah.
Right? And they released Jump during the tour. Weird move, but okay.
Yeah, definitely weird because now it's a part of the set list then.
Yeah, it's part of the set list. At first, people were like, cool song.
Yeah.
I haven't had time to process it yet. Because I think Korea was the first to hear it. And like for about like a week, it was just Korean fan cams of it.
Okay.
Then they came out with Jump music video.
Yeah.
But then you ask the question, why is the tour called Deadline? Right, so remember like Born Pink tour, they had the Born Pink album.
True. It was called that.
Yeah. What was the tour before that? But like usually the tours will be related to an album, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you think the new album is called Deadline, which it is, right? The new album is called Deadline, but they released the album after the tour. Normally you'd release it before the tour, do all the promo stuff.
Get people to listen to it, I think, at least.
Yeah.
Wow, so they kind of just raw dog this thing. And
They just flip the script.
What the hell was the PR strategy for this?
I don't know.
Okay, what a strange move.
And the only thing I saw on promo for this album and this song is just the model shots that they do on the official Instagram page. That's it. No audio snippets, no nothing. I saw the track list for like 2 seconds, but like the track list doesn't tell you anything.
What a funny case. What is going on?
Yeah, so I think now people are using the analogy that BLACKPINK is 4 soloists who come together as a group rather than a group that has produced 4 soloists.
But that's a good take. I think that's a pretty reasonable take.
Yeah, and that kind of is what they are now. Like BLACKPINK is now not their main thing.
Yeah, they're all just... Yeah, if they come together, it's kind of like an Avengers kind of moment.
Yeah.
Like, okay, all right, Avengers, you know them.
We're back.
They're back. Gotcha.
But
How
yeah.
interesting. All right, well, were you impressed with Jump? I thought it had potential.
Yeah,
I thought they could have played a bit more with it, especially towards the end when they had like that mini hardstyle sound. I was like, that's a good angle because like K-pop and hardstyle, I think that's something that we don't get to see.
Yeah.
It's always like the EDM artists that sample K-pop and make it hardstyle.
Yes,
but I haven't heard a K-pop song that's gone like into that.
hard.
Yeah, into it, right? So,
and I know that Jump was produced by Diplo.
gotcha. Not your best mate Teddy.
Not my best mate Teddy.
Yeah. Did he make this one? Can we just get a fucking check before I get absolutely let down again if it's him? Because that guy, right? He can make music.
You can make music.
He can. He just decides that like, okay, here you guys go. You get the fucking shit one. Oh, here you guys go. You guys get the good one. Like, come on, man.
So sure.
Where's the consistency?
Ooh. Written by Rose, Jisoo, Jenny, Lisa. So the members had a hand in actually writing this.
Okay.
Or
Is that the lyrics? Like, is that composition or is that
that is writing and arrangement. So also Chris Martin.
Chris Martin.
I don't know if it's
From Coldplay?
I don't know if it's Coldplay's Chris Martin.
Okay.
Could be, because I think Rose guested on
Yeah, I would have
Coldplay tour.
I think so, right? Yeah.
Henry Walter and Danny Chung also were on writing and arrangement.
Okay.
Production and engineering, Circuit and Teddy.
I'm gonna tweet the fuck out. Oh, like, you know what? Let's not judge a song before we hear. Okay, I'm not about that. But Teddy has been like what?
Everywhere.
He's been like 2 for 7 for me, I think, of the songs we've listened to. From him. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm
ready to go?
I'm ready. Is it the song will go?
The song's called Go. Fuck me.
Oh, I'm ready to have a listen and not judge. Okay, I'm just gonna go open mind. Are you open-minded?
Yes. Oh, she's so fine though.
Lisa sounds a little different.
Yeah. He's got a more mature tone to it. Oh.
Oh, feet. It's not the full English, maybe?
Could be, yeah. Oh, wait. What the fuck is going on?
Ooh, they have the BLACKPINK like sound again.
What the fuck? What the fuck is what the?
Go get it, I'ma go get
What
it.
the
Never gon' set it for second, I need a gold minute. Get up on the floor, tell me when to go. No slow jams, pumping through the speakers when I do my go-go dance. I go where I wanna go, I'm so gone. Go reckless, go off, like what could go wrong? Going all in, you should know that's my go-to. My whole crew with me if I go to the go-to.
Okay, that sounded like I gotta say it afterwards. It's alright, we're back to the heavenly pre-choruses again. You know?
Yeah.
I do feel like the vocal is. Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
The vocals are a lot more powerful, I think, this time around.
Whoa. What the?
What happened?
So many things are going on right now.
Oh, she's melting. Oh, nice to bring back the acoustic guitar. What's the lyrics about? I'm actually reading it, but I don't know what it's about.
Go.
This is psychedelic as shit. Oh my god.
What even is going on?
Oh, that's a nasty 808. Come on.
Pink, black, pink.
Dang.
Pink, black, pink.
Oh my god, the blue ball again. Oh, Teddy, man, fuck.
What the what the actual fuck just happened?
Okay, so you know how Jenny had that song
Zen. The trippy
That
visuals.
very like conceptual, spiritual kind of feel. This
Yeah.
kind of gives me the same vibe.
Yeah, 100%. 112%.
I'm not sure if that's on purpose, but just thought it was an interesting observation.
There's a lot of visual.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a short film. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, they gave budget, bro.
Like this type of visual is what you would see at like rave, like American raves. They have the big
Yeah.
visuals that like hook you in and stuff, right? Elenium did his Sphere shows last weekend.
Yeah.
He got crazy visuals. This fits right into that.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like a VCT song?
Okay, yeah,
Let's bring that up.
I mean, it sounds like all the Valorant Championship anthems. It definitely has. It's very anthemy in that way.
The chorus, right? It's very Valorant themed, but then it kind of dips its toes into even like dubstep almost.
Yes.
It's like, and then they pull it back and go all ethereal again.
Yeah.
And then,
I don't know. I like the production on that. Whoever made that chorus, that beat, in the middle for the chorus, phenomenal work. That is legitimately very, very unique.
I'm so blown away. I don't know, how do I interpret this?
Yeah. Again, if I look at the song as a whole, I go, not much vocal. I think the vocal,
when vocal is there, it is good.
It's quite good. They just don't do it enough.
Yeah.
So,
like the chorus is really just them saying BLACKPINK will make it go, and then VCT. Yeah.
And then it was the middle part. It was like when they were doing the rap.
Yeah,
right?
they
I don't know, when it's our second listen, it sounds like Kanye West Stronger. A little bit. The
Okay.
instrumental in the back, just like the chord progression. I'm like, what does this sound like? Working bad.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. But yeah,
it's a lot of song.
yeah, but very, very powerful, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they weren't going for the heart, because they usually fall into heartbroken girl anthem, or they go for like the hard, like, don't fuck with me,
Hard girl boss.
Yeah, and this kind of fits into the latter.
What an interesting song.
Yeah, I will say though, and look, this is controversial shit, I know that, but that's what I'm known for. I do think the song production carries about 80% of it.
Oh yeah.
Because for me, there's more memorable moments about the composition, than the girls themselves, which is kind of a shame, right? Like I listen to BLACKPINK because I want to listen to BLACKPINK. It's like, I think there's a time for like these type of songs, but I'll expect them as a B-side maybe, or expect them as like a experimental album, mini album or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of wanted more BLACKPINK, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah, like I get what you're putting down. Yeah, it's kind of a VCT song featuring BLACKPINK.
Yeah. It's like a Valorant commissioned BLACKPINK to make a song, and they were like, just go wild, and they took Valorant music design and they just put BLACKPINK vocals
into it.
That's a pretty good analogy. Yeah. I think I agree with that.
Yeah. I still would say it is a pretty solid song. It's definitely.
Yeah, earlier I was talking about like the legacy thing, right? I wouldn't put this as part of that legacy. I think this song will get forgotten after 5 years, 10 years sort of time.
Their legacy really peaked during
just the start. The first two albums were like
as if it was your last. Like that, the first like 3-4 years.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And I think I don't think they lost their spark, but the sound design hasn't been interesting enough lately.
Yeah, it feels like BLACKPINK is only BLACKPINK because they're BLACKPINK.
Yeah, but
like they pull in the views because of the name.
Yeah,
not the music.
That's it.
But
then again, I do understand that. Like, for example, for us, we're coming in from like a K-pop lens, so we've heard other K-pop. We go, it doesn't really stack the same way. But I think someone who's not into K-pop would probably listen to this and go, wow, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think for some people, this would be their gateway for K-pop perhaps.
Or maybe we're just getting old.
Maybe, but I keep talking about like, I miss what old K-pop kind of sounds like. Second gen, third gen type stuff. Like that sound is missing. The newer groups are better at reinventing genres that we've heard before. Like Jersey is a genre, but they've kind of used different ways to like make it pop.
Yeah, I think newer songs are also good at being catchy in the moment.
Yes.
But then, they don't really stack up.
Yeah,
afterwards.
It needs the legacy. It needs to be like, after 5 years, are you going to listen to BLACKPINK go? But I know I'll still listen to the old ones.
Yeah.
Like Loves to Girls.
I still listen to the old ones.
Exactly. And I think if we if more people started thinking like that, then I believe I think people will start waking up to the idea that like some songs are just going to be not as good as like the prime ones, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Look, Run It Again. Maybe I think I'm also just like shell shocked from the first listen to. I'm what happened?
Okay, yeah, I feel exactly like I feel after I heard and watched Zen for the first time. Just like,
Yes. What even happened?
there's too much going
Yeah,
on.
I
I
didn't-
can't process this.
Yeah. Am I watching a short film or watching a music video? I can't even tell.
But let's run it again. I thought that said Ramoa on the.
This is kind of like the Noah's Ark kind of
Yeah.
vibe, right?
Here to the rescue. I'm number one. Your God and
It definitely is like Avengers like lyric theme, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, look, this Noah's Ark like vibe. POV, you're in a washing machine. Yeah, super like whoever made this part, props to you.
Go get it, I'm a go-getter. Never gon' set it for second, I need a gold medal. Get up on the floor, tell me when to go. No slow jams, pumping through the speakers when I do my go-go dance. And I go where I wanna go, I'm so gone. Go reckless, go off. Like
Oh, this part?
Yeah.
wrong. Going all in, you should notice my go.
Right? It's got a bit of like Kanye West stronger.
You're gonna come.
That's true. You are gonna.
I am gonna come.
You are gonna go see BLACKPINK.
When I say so.
That's true. That's true. That's very meta of them, hey?
Yeah.
Like when I'm starting the new single, you're gonna come.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch it. Vamos. This part is kind of, they got a shoehorned it, I feel. No?
Yeah. Kind of sounds like Viva La Vida.
Oh, look.
Bells are ringing.
Yeah, now you mention it.
Oh, you could.
Fuck. Yeah, like the reverse sound to like get into that was so cool, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like the yeah, this like dubstep sound is so cool.
BLACKPINK. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. BLACKPINK, BLACKPINK, Black.
POV, you're a titan.
BLACKPINK, BLACKPINK, BLACKPINK. It's still so much song.
Yeah, I still like the dubstep part. The dubstep part is the
That's-
real.
The dubstep part is what makes the song for me.
Yeah, which is a shame though, because the song by BLACKPINK, I want to hear BLACKPINK, right? It's like I feel like it's kind of a waste. I don't think their parts were bad, but I do think like it feels like the song's like 50-50 BLACKPINK, 50-50 the EDM thing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. But that's just my thoughts. Look, you can call me a hater, right? But you tell me, are you listening to Go after 5 years?
Come back in 5 years. 20.
Come back in 5 years. You tell me, right?
2031.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the song is good. I don't think it's not a song I'm gonna remember BLACKPINK as.
Yeah, it is it's a call to arms.
Yeah.
Like all the lyrics are just like you said, like
Very meta, right?
when we say
Yeah, when I make a single,
You're-
gonna
you're-
listen.
that's it.
You're only gonna come when I make a single. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like it is so true though.
Yeah.
Right? You know, some people would be like, ultimate girl boss energy, you know?
Yeah.
But I think they had something. They had something that they could have kept going with. I think BLACKPINK, I don't think they're a failure, because I still think at the end of the day they got big
they're
and then
hugely
massive.
successful.
I don't know. I think my only gripe is just like, I wanted more BLACKPINK, you know?
Yeah.
Which is a very strange thing to say when they're like this big, but you go like, look how much, like, they don't have a big discography.
No, their discography is tiny. I think it's like 30 to 40 songs.
Right.
And it's 10 years basically since.
Yeah, and you go like,
Oh, you know what I've been seeing lately on TikTok?
yeah.
What if other groups had the same release schedule as BLACKPINK? I saw twice. I think they would have only got to like Dance the Night Away if they followed BLACKPINK's release schedule.
Oh my god. That's another way, dude. That song's already like 6 years ago.
Yeah. But I think this does feel like a modern BLACKPINK.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
But yeah, like, yeah, I'm like, this song's really confusing.
It just needs a bit more BLACKPINK.
Needs a bit more BLACKPINK.
You know, as stupid as that sounds. You know, I feel like Jump also kind of leaned on the same thing with like the sound production. Like the actual track was good, but it's like, give me more BLACKPINK, man.
Yeah.
Like I think people are interested in the girls, right? But maybe that's what they're going for, is that like BLACKPINK is a group and it's a group sound, right? And this is the group sound that they come up with for lately.
Yeah.
And they're saving all the other parts for their solos and stuff.
Yeah,
but
yeah. That's true.
I don't know. It's just very. I can't name any other group that I feel like dissatisfied about. You know?
Yeah.
As you know, I still love them. I still think the first 3 years was like
Absolutely phenomenal.
great. I think that was they had a sound. They had a good. You know, they had a good sound, unique thing going for them. And then I don't know. It's
And
just
then something just, I don't know.
Yeah. And how do you explain that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something happened. And just.
You know what it's like. It's kind of like it's kind of like when you're in a relationship and you start like drifting from your girl and you're not sure like why, and you're like, but what we had was good, right? Like the first 2 years were good. Why did it change?
Yeah.
And like you're just kind of in this like limbo of like, I still like him, but I don't love you as much as I've loved you in the first like year or two.
Yeah, it's not the same BLACKPINK I fell in love with.
That's it.
I don't know.
You look, let us know, right? Because that's just the sentiment I have. Maybe I'm got it wrong, right? And maybe I'm just an old fart, but I don't know. You just had to be there for first year BLACKPINK.
Generational run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel about the same. I'm still very like, I need time to process this song. I don't think I can get the words out in time for this video, but it is a song. It's got elements that I like. It just feels so different.
Yeah.
So different.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's like watching your girlfriend get a new haircut. You're like, what am I looking at? Like, I still love you, but this ain't the same woman I love, you know?
Who are you? Yeah. Anyways, that was our first take on BLACKPINK's Go. If you like our content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Get us to 1,000 subscribers this year, so we have some special content planned for you guys. Make sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram and Spotify, and check out our BLACKPINK playlist here. It's got all our BLACKPINK stuff, which is 2 songs and a bunch of solos. But keep it locked on chatswoodbang. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Cool.